Everyone, my name is Eugene Trest. This is lesson number 10, grade 8 mathematics. Alright, in this lesson we are going to find the highest common factor using the method of the decomposition or using prime factor method. So this method will require you to know the first prime factors, at least the first 4 or the first 5. Alright, so let's say you want to find the highest common factor of 18 and 27, but you don't want to list the factors, so you can use this method called decomposition. So what are we going to do? We are going to break up each number as a product of its prime factors. Alright, we've done this before. Alright, and then again also the prime factors of 27, we are going to break up 27 as a product of its prime factors. So let's start with 18. So we put 18 here, and then we go to the list. We ask ourselves, what is the smallest prime factor that can divide 18? So the smallest prime factor that can divide 18 is 2. Alright, although 3 can also divide 18, you should always start with a small one. So 2 goes into 18, how many times? 9 times. Then we go back to the list. 2 can go into 9, but will give us a reminder. We don't want a reminder, we want a prime factor that will go in exactly. Alright, so we take 3 can go into 9, how many times? 3 times. Come on, 3 times. And then we go back again, so we check 2, can 2 go into 3? Yes it can, but it's going to give us 1.5. So if you take 3 goes into itself 1 time. Alright, so now we can write that. We can write that, if you can just allow me to come down here. Need more space. And this should become smaller. It's supposed to be 1. Okay. So it becomes smaller. Okay. Alright. So we can write that 18 is none other than is equal to 2 times 3 times 3. So we just need to put multiplication sign between the numbers. Insert multiplication and another multiplication. So that's 18. Okay. What about 27? So we do the same. 27. The smallest prime factor that can divide 27 is 3. 2 cannot go into 27. It can, but it's going to give us a reminder. So 3 goes into 27 9 times. We get another prime factor that can go into 9. That's 3. 3 goes in here 3 times. Then we say 3 goes in itself once. So we can write that. So we can write that 27. Come on. So we can write that 27 is none other than 3 times 3 times 3. Alright, so now we've expressed each number as a product of its prime factors. So what we need to do now is to figure out the highest common factor. If you can allow me to do this. Come on. Allow me to do this. Okay, here we are. So we can now say that highest common factor of 18 and 27 is, so how do we get this? Again, I think we need to push this one here and again here. Okay, now as you can see, the 18 has a 2 as one of its prime factors, but not 23. So that we cannot write it down. So but this one has a 3, I'm going to make it red, and also 27 is 1 3, so that will make up 1 3, right? So they will combine and make up 1 3. All right, then we multiply that. You can allow me to copy this sign, paste. All right, then we move on to the next one. So this one has another 3, 18 has another 3. I'm going to color that, let's say blue. Okay, and then I'll also color this one blue, another 3. Okay, but now there's this left over here, so we cannot bring it down. Unlike when we are doing the lowest common multiple, any leftovers we bring it down. So with the highest common factor, if there are leftovers, you do not bring them down, you just let them be. All right, so this 2 3 will form up 1 3, and these 2 blue ones will also form up another one. So the highest common factor of 18 and 27 is none other than 9. Okay, so let's find out if you are correct. Remember, we've done this with the other method, so let's quickly go up and check if this is true with the method of listing. 18 and 27, it was right here. Yes, okay, we are right. Okay, let's work it out with the second example. Okay, since we also have the answer for 24 and 13. Okay, if you can allow me to make this one smaller, easy now. Even this one should now become smaller. There we go. Sweet. Let's start breaking up each number as a product of its prime factors. Let's do this. So we start with 24. So the smallest prime factor that can divide 24 will be 2. Okay, although 3 can go in, you should always start with the smallest one. You should always start with the smallest one. So 2 goes into 24 12 times. We go back to the list. 2 can go into 12. How many times? 6 times. Easy now. And then again 2 can go into 6. How many times? This time around 3 times. So we can't take 2 anymore because 2 will give us 1.5 if it divides 3. So we take 3 itself and it goes in once. All right, so meaning that 24 is 2 times 2 times 2 times 3. So if you can allow me to copy this so that I don't waste time typing. So I'll just say, okay, smaller. So I can now say that 24 is equal to 2 times 2 times another 2 and then times a 3. I just need a sign, copy this, put it there, paste it. So that's 24. So we do the same thing with 13. So 13, smallest prime factor that can divide 30 will be 2. Okay. So the smallest prime factor that can divide 30 is 2. Let's see. Okay, so 2 goes into 30 15 times. Come on, can 2 go into 15? Yes, but it's going to give us 0.5, 7.5. So we go to 3 goes into 15. How many times? 5 times. Can 2 go into 5? Yes, but it's going to give us 2.5. Can 3 go into 5? Yes, but it's going to give us point something. So we take 5 itself. It goes in itself how many times? Once. Okay, so we can now say that 30 is none other than 2. Copy this, bring it here, push it. So 30 is equal to 2 times 3 times 5. So I just need to make this one all black for now. Alright, so we can now say that the highest common factor of 24 and 30, let's determine that out. Okay, let's have space here, and then we remember in the exam it's up to you which method you are going to use. The method that you are comfortable with is the one that you are going to use. Alright, unless they specify, unless the question paper specify that use the decomposition method or use the method of listing the factors. So in the meantime, we can just get rid of this because they do not apply. Alright, let's see. So 24 is a 2 and 30 is a 2. Okay, we combine these two, will give us 1, 2. Okay, so we put a 2 there, we make it red to show that this 2 is a combination of these two to give us 1, 2. This one has no more 2, but it is a 3. This one also has a 3, so let's make it what color? Let's make it this green. Okay, and then we also take this one, make it green, and then we bring it here. 3, so the 2 greens will give us this green. Nice, easy now. Good. So now this one is 2 2s, but there's no 2 here. This one is a 5, but there's no 5 on the list of 24. So the leftovers, we don't bring them down, we just ignore them, we just let them be. So we can now say that the highest common factor of 24 and 30 is number 6. Is that true? Let's quickly go up and confirm. Remember, we've done this using the other method of listing factors. So let's go up and find out. Yes, the highest common factor of 24 and 30 is 6. All right. So for your homework now, you are going to do this. I'm going to give you 2 activities to do. All right. Just bring it here. I paste it. So I'll say use the space below. Find or use the decomposition method to find the highest common factor of 8, 12 common factor of 8, 12 and 36. Okay, I know we haven't done an example with 3 numbers, so let me find out if you can crack this on your own. For number 1, I want you to find the highest common factor of 15. Let's make it 27 and 81. All right, so that's your homework. Please do it and take a picture. Send me a picture on WhatsApp so I can confirm whether your work is right or you need to do some corrections. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video, and remember to share the video with your friends. All right, bye bye.